Welcome back. So what you're seeing is the start of a huge renovation. Well, I don't know about. Is this technically renovation? I don't know, but I'm changing things and making them better in a big way. This room here, I have deemed over the 6 to 8 months of using this as a 3D printing farm is not exactly ideally painted. And I realize half the time I have these bulbs here, they don't have any diffusion or anything. And what happens is they hit the walls, and because the walls are such a dark color, it doesn't really bounce light very well in this room. And when I'm working on printers, half the time I feel like I need a flashlight to see what I'm doing. You may have even seen in a couple videos that I used flashlights for this, but anyway, it was doubled as a print farm and storage facility and a washing room. But I'm currently in the process of taking everything out of here. Everything over here on this side of the room is just everything that I was printing. Everything that I was using to make these parts. Airbrushes, resin printers, resin, all three of my printers. But, you see over there? There's 5 Ender 3s. You can see all this stuff down here. It's just a lot of... I don't realize how much stuff goes into this until I actually kind of pull it all into one space and see it in a big picture. It's really kind of insane. But it's getting bigger, guys. I ordered a huge 3-shelved rack, like a warehouse shelf from Uline, and they're supposed to deliver that thing sometime Monday. And that giant thing is gonna go right here. I'll probably throw up a picture right now just so you can see the sort of vision for what I would want that shelf to be. I already took my measurements and everything, so I made sure that it was gonna support all these printers and even have space for 3 more at the top. Assuming I'm gonna fall in love with these Ender 3 Pros. There's a difference, guys. Just gonna paint this whole room. Not sure how many gallons it's gonna take. I'd say probably 2 or 3. Yeah, maybe 3. Just because these walls right here, when you paint stuff like this, it takes not 1 or 2. Sometimes it can take more than that, depending on what primer you're using. I'd say about 2 coats minimum. Ready to see it? Now, I finished painting this room. Oh my gosh. Man, it's so bright in here now. Now there's white everywhere. This looks so much better. I even painted that pegboard there since it takes up a lot of the wall. Yeah, this is gonna be a little... It already makes a world of difference. I feel like I can see my hand in front of me. Yeah, with how dark and dull those brown wooden walls were, that wall paneling, and then going to this, it's like night, and it's like the sun came out in here. Much better lighting overall. I can't wait to get the everything set up in here again. And I might even make some improvements to my resin setup, because I considered, where's my resin printer gonna go if I have this huge rack of printers here? I would just barely have enough room to fit it here, and then have the supplies over there in the corner. And then I had a thought. And it's a thought that I can't ignore. I want space. I want floor space. I feel like when I'm in here, it's cramped like 90% of the time. Even when I had the big table in here, and I had all this filled, I had my airbrush station, I had the resin printers, and I had just everything jam-packed next to each other, and I felt like I had no room to really operate or do anything. Well, I don't want that anymore. If I'm gonna upgrade this, I want it to be good. The previous owner of the house had these sort of like wooden pallet shelf things put in. I don't know what you call them, but I can't imagine what they were using them for other than just storage. They have this like odd like protrusion here, and they have one here as well. I don't know why. I don't know what they were doing. But I'm feeling like I could do one better. I could take this and utilize this space here and put my resin printers over here and have my stuff for it right next to it. This is a setup that I'm very comfortable with, and having this right next to it would actually benefit me quite a bit. It used to be like over there in a corner, kind of where that printer is. It would be like off to the side, but now it can be right next to it. And that would be brilliant. I would like to try to fit this into that space right there. However, there's a problem. Those resin printers have yellow sort of hoods, and if you try to put that underneath, you know, this, you need room to be able to remove that, and it'll, you know, knock this thing. So my plan is to just gut this crap out of there. Just take that shelf out, take that one out, build my own thing to put there that can hold them. That's maybe a little bit smaller. Bump it down like 10 inches, because this thing's about 10 inches higher than I'm used to. I don't want to be like working like this, you know. I want to be comfortable. I want the things to be below me. I don't want them to be at my level. So this is just maybe a little bit too high. I want to bump it down a little bit. And then ditch that top shelf and put maybe some storage, some smaller shelves, kind of like the ones I had up here for my Transformers boxes. Have the, just have some smaller shelves going up for storage and stuff, instead of that giant shelf, which I really don't have any use for. I was just throwing random stuff up there last time. But yeah, that's how the project is going. The room's been painted. It looks fantastic. And even the door's been painted. Just so that when you're in here, you're in a sealed chamber of white. Infinite white everywhere you go. I hope to get the racks in. They've been delaying my shipment. They said it was going to get here Monday. And then on Monday, nobody showed up. And then on Tuesday, I called and said, hey, where's my shelf? And they said, oh, it's just sitting at the dock. We'll send a truck out tomorrow. Oh my God. So hopefully today, which is Wednesday now, I'll get those storage racks. That's basically what I'm waiting for. I don't want to do anything else to this room until I get that huge rack in here, because I need to know what's going to fit around it and if the Ender 3s are going to be able to fit the way I envision them. Till next time.